Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the first part of September. May you be doing well. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising signs. So let's see what we have for you. This is a general reading, Sagittarius, so put the pieces where they go. Take what you need, leave the rest. That one wanted to come out. Okay. We have blessed and to the sea. You see that? Here's to the sea. And blessed. Okay. Number 22, that's a master number. And we have number 7, if you're in numerology or playing numbers. Those are really good auspicious numbers for you for the beginning of the first part of September. That one really wanted to come out. This is the animal guardian deck here. We have Lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. I like that. All right. I love doing readings for you, Sagittarius. I don't know. I was thinking to myself, maybe it's because my North Node is in Sagittarius. Okay. Let's see what we have. This is the Charmin Caselli Tarot. Yeah, it's really cool if you get your astrological chart done and keep it simple, but it really helps out, I feel, with the tarot and the oracle card readings. Okay, let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. We have Strength card, 3 of Wands, the Tower, 4 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. This beautiful Strength card coming out here. I love the Strength card. You know, all the tarot cards, all the major arcana cards, it's like a passage. It's like a rites of passage as you move through them. If you've studied the major arcana at all, it's kind of cool to see them and go up through from 0, the Fool, all the way up to the World card. But we go through from being the Fool up and through the stages, and it's like the Empress is in this card. And she's so connected. She's been through a lot, you know, for being the Empress and then diving into life. Staying connected, but she went through a lot and now has that inner strength. And look at her with her beautiful spirit guide, the lion, the ferocious lion, gentle lion, and we have the sun, that beaming sun, which is so happy. The source there. What's the Strength card, Spirit? You are blessed, Sagittarius. We have the 9 of Swords. You are blessed. So whatever energies are coming at you for the beginning or the first part of September, know that you are blessed, you are protected, you are loved, so very loved. You have many guides, many guardians, many protectors. So if anything's getting up in your head, as this image depicts right here, remember, you wake up in the middle of the night. Meditation's always good too, focusing on your breath. Even if you say in your mind, when you breathe in, and take slow breath, deep breath out, say out in your mind when you breathe out, and you repeat that. And it really, you know, the mind may be chattering, but it does help you relax and eventually go to sleep again. Now, the 9 of Swords can also be, called the nightmare card. So waking up in the middle of the night with some kind of Yeah, stuff going on. Whatever the nightmare presented to you. Scary. Nightmares get your attention. That's why they're nightmares. So sometimes guides that are trying to get your attention create some scary scenes. And all it is getting your attention. So if that happens, something might be calling you. You might be, visited by your spirit guide. And like we just said, something scary might be coming up, but they're just trying to get your attention. So stay in that heart space. Stay in your heart for the first part of September, Sagittarius. What's this Three of Wands? The Fool. It's a new journey. I love it. I love it. Three of Wands is a predecessor to the Ten of Wands, believe it or not. As you can see, like the choice that needed to be made with the Two of Wands here was made. And so now they're taking that third wand and they're going and looking over this vista here. And look at the pyramids in the background. You can see that. Mystical spot. Some of you might be taking a journey. Literally, like the Fool here. Some of you might be taking a journey and having a reset, having newness come into your life. Some of you might be going abroad, or just simply taking a journey, or it's this new spiritual journey that you're on. Remember, nothing happens to you that's there to harm you. It's there to help you. So whatever that Nine of Swords energy is for the first part of September, remember that you're not alone and you can flip it. Let's move on. Let's get a little bit more clarification here. We also have to the sea, and I love it because he's looking across at the sea right here. So again, it might be something that you might be traveling, a boat trip, a cruise. You do that, but going over the waters. What's this Tower card? Big, fast change. Big, fast change. Wow, this is big energies here because you got two major arcana. When you get major arcana getting your attention, yeah, Spirit's getting your attention. That's what that means. But it's big energies, Sagittarius. So this is big. This is also your card. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. It's the alchemical card of the deck. It's how I got the name of my channel, Inner Alchemist Tarot, and that's exactly it because that's what this angel is doing. It's got the gold cup here is pouring down to the silver cup. So, and that all symbolizes that it's connecting the higher mind to your human mind and receiving. And look at one foot in the water here. If you keep going down, balanced in emotions and balanced on the physical plane. And they got the big rainbow and the sun again in between these two peaks right there. And there's that journey up your path of glory. So taking the middle path. Stay in the middle. That's the message. Because when the Tower card comes in, as you can see, this turbulent water here. Oh my gosh, this big lightning bolt. Boom. Crashes out the king and the queen out of the castle. It was a tower it was a structure that basically, excuse me, cough. It was a structure that was not built sturdy. That's why it had to come down. So again, nothing's there to harm you. Like you're saying with this Knight of Swords. It's not there to harm you. In fact, something better is coming. But this Temperance card here is literally temper is in temperance. So keep your cool. And no fear here. It's just saying literally whatever comes up. It's actually a very good thing that's happening here. And we'll go over at the very end here the summary. This Four of Pentacles is that you are holding on to your finances. Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, this image, you can see he's holding on to that coin sitting on the chest with the rest of his money probably is. So sometimes the Four of Pentacles can mean that you're holding too tightly in fear of it leaving. What is this Four of Pentacles, Spirit? We have the Magician. Oh, there's more where that came from. Because with this Magician card here, and that's exactly it, is that you have everything on the table to manifest your goals, your dreams. There's no need to hold on. In fact, you can't. When you have the Tower card coming in here, it's basically Spirit's going to put you, or move you is a much better word, move you where you need to be for where you are now. That's why the Tower happens, because it's an old structure that you need to move out of. And it's growth, basically. So whatever, again, with this Nine of Swords energy, you have that inner strength card. This is such a beautiful energy up with this Nine of Swords, because Spirit is telling you is that it's like all I hear is call on us when you need friendship, when you need advice. Even if you don't hear the voice of Spirit, you might feel it, sensations in your body. You might want to do some automatic writing. If you know what that is, you just get a piece of paper and a pen and just start writing. You can even write with your other hand too. Yeah, you know, it might look sloppy, but sometimes some cool stuff comes out with that other hand. Just all suggestions here. This Knight of Pentacles is beautiful because, as you can see, she's doing it by herself. She's alone, but yet she's got her spirit guide. And this is the big message here for this reading for the first part of September, is that you're not doing it alone. She's successful alone. Look at all these beautiful abundance of grapes she's going to harvest. It takes a long time for that to happen. She's beautifully dressed. She's rich. She's healthy, wealthy, happy, all of it. And we got the rabbit bet in here. And rabbit is all about abundance. Nine of Pentacles is a very beautiful energy because she's solo, but yet she's very much connected to her spirit guide. Just like the Strength card. She's solo, but she's connected with her spirit guide there. So pay attention to that. That's a big message. You're not doing this alone, but you are, in a sense, with the guidance of Spirit backing you up. Blessed one. You are the blessed one, you know, Sagittarius. Check it out. Blessed. That was the first card we pulled, and that's the master number 22. Don't play small. Don't play small for the first part of September. Don't do it, because you got big energies here. I mean, we got Strength, the Tower, Temperance, Magician card, the Fool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're moving through basically change. 5 in numerology is a change. So it's from the 4 of stability, right? It's resting, to the 6 of stability. Foundations is 4 off, 6 is stability. 5 is conflict. 5 breaks down the 4 off into the 6. So it needs to happen to get to that stability. And again, you got some big energies here. So this is a beautiful reading. It really is. Okay, let's finish this up with the Tarot of the Owls. A few more cards here. The King of Swords. The Strength card is coming up again. So it magnifies the energies of those big energies. I love it. Oh, that's the plate card. Let's put that over there. With the King of Cups. You got 2 kings here. King of Swords, King of Cups. Now, sometimes the kings will represent somebody else in the reading. On the bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Wands. Another loner card, but you're not doing this alone. Remember that. Adventure, adventure to the sea, adventure, 3 of Wands, something shaking it up here. You're blessed, you're protected, you're not doing this alone. If anything comes up in your dreams in the middle of the night, you know, or your mind, your thoughts getting to you, know you are protected. Call us, call upon us. That's the message. Call upon your entourage, you know, your God, Spirit, the universe, your guides. Okay. Because there's a new beginning for you here. It's a new journey that you're going to be taking. It wasn't working. Whatever this is, whatever that is breaking down quickly, it's giving you the opportunity to work your alchemy. We get Temperance and Magician together. It's total magnifying alchemy here. As within, so without, as above, so below. You don't need to hold so tightly on to, it doesn't even have to be the finances, it doesn't have to be money, but something you're holding tightly onto, you can let that go because you are manifesting. Okay, it is big. I was just looking up at this Keeper of Secrets here. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Remember that Nine of Swords that pops up in your solitude in the middle of the night. You find your strength. Strength card is coming up again here. Now, with this King of Swords and this King of Cups, I feel like what's happening here is that it's leading you to mastery of how you're going to use your thoughts, where they go. Remember, choose your thoughts wisely. You don't have to think everything that your brain is giving at you. Okay, so that King of Swords is very much a king of logic, of reason, the butterfly on the throne. And the butterfly represents freedom, thoughts too, but freedom. Metamorphosis, change, big change. Caterpillars go through a big change in that chrysalis. And they'd have to dissolve their identity as a caterpillar. So you have the strength. And this King of Cups is being master over your emotions. Do you see that turbulence in the Tower card? All that turbulence of the water here? The King of Cups, no matter how turbulent it is, he keeps his cool because he is a master of his emotions, compassion, love, creativity. He's the king. So I feel like these are your energies. Again, put the pieces where they go for you. You might be reading the cards differently, but that's what I'm picking up here. And again, with that Strength card coming up twice, you have so much inner strength and you may not have been giving yourself enough credit for. Just stay out of this Nine of Swords energy if you can. If you're in this reading, it's just going to give you a confirmation. That's all it is. You already know these things. Okay, so trust your knowing, Sagittarius. This Knight of Swords, there's that adventure. That's that adventure to the sea. Again, Three of Wands. Because whatever change is happening here, yeah, it's going to lead you to that. That Knight of Swords is a beautiful knight because very adventurous, wants to go and do the things that, yeah, brings out that, all I can say is the adventurous part of the self, wanting to break the confines of whatever it is, structure that it was in wasn't good anymore. It wasn't fitting you. That's pretty much growth. Okay, so that's what we have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing this messages here, Sagittarius. And until next time, many blessings on your journey.